Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the Luna Geeks Out channel. We're back with another unboxing today. Technically, for me, a set of two unboxings. So these probably won't be going up on the same day. Probably going to be a bit of time between them. I'll be saving these videos for whenever I get off track with reactions, which will probably happen again pretty soon. But anyways, we've got two albums to attempt to unbox today. We have Ready to Be by Twice and I'm Neon by Neon. And I'm not sure which one we'll be doing, so we'll do a coin flip to see. We'll be doing heads for I'm Neon because it has a head on the cover, and tails for Ready to Be because it doesn't have a head. That's flying away. All right, let's give it a flip and see what we'll be checking out today. That is tails. Okay, so first album we'll be unboxing is Ready to Be. Let me just set this one aside real quick and we'll crack this open and see what we've got in here. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive B version of the album. Does that actually say it anywhere on here? I'm not seeing that, but I will trust the label and I will fact check that whenever I get around to editing and uploading this. But anyways, yeah, Ready to Be. Very glad to have this in the collection. Been keeping an eye out for it, but hadn't seen it anywhere for a little while until I saw it at Barnes & Noble yesterday. Now, yeah, I ended up picking both of these up. I was actually going to pick up the new... There we go. That should be good enough to get a start. I was going to pick up the new LE SSERAFIM album as well, because I quite like their stuff. But I ended up getting a gift for my sister and a couple books as well, so that was going to bring the price up a little higher than I wanted to go. So set that one aside for the time being. But anyways, yeah, we've got sort of a book format with this, which I quite like. And let's see what all we have in here. So you'll take a look at this in a moment. We've got poster right here. So let's see what the design on this is. And I should say, as I'm getting this done, I don't actually know if there's like different... What all the difference between the different versions are. If there's like, oh, this one has some bonus item that you really want to get or anything. I grabbed this one just because I liked the color scheme on it. All right, yeah, that's a pretty good poster right there. I don't know the different variants, so I don't know if this is like the worst design there is, but no, I quite like this one. That's a nice group photo. Has, I suppose, album logo on it and everything. A pretty good poster right there. I'm quite pleased with that. We'll take a look at what we have in here real quick. I suppose all the different members. And as always, I'm still not too familiar with the members of Twice, so you'll have to forgive me for not knowing who's who. But let's see, here we have, it does not say names edited on screen. We've got this, which... There's someone else I listen to that she looks really similar to. I'm getting some, especially like the outfit and the hair and everything here, I'm getting some major deja vu, and I'm drawing a blank on who it could be. This one, I have no idea if these are focusing in or not. This one. This one. This one. And there's a few more. This one, and oh, there's still more. I keep trying to say and because we'll be wrapping up, but no, there's more coming. This one, this one, and a full group shot. Very nice, very nice. And like I said, I didn't see any names on there, so you'll have to forgive me for not knowing who's who, but of course, edited on screen, I'll get all that figured out. But with a group as large as Twice, it is very hard to keep track of all the different members, especially since I'm still not that into Twice. I quite like their stuff, but I haven't really joined into sort of the community or whatever surrounding them like I have with some of the other groups. But anyways, we'll see what we have here. We have... Let's say here, once again, does not say who this is. Once again, I'll figure it out and edit it on screen, but it's very nice there. I'm assuming this is the bookmark. Very, very nice. Once again, no idea who that is. Once again, edited on the screen. We've got exact same person, I believe. Does it say on the back? No, it does not. You're not being a help here, album. You've got that, very nice, and you've got another small little poster. Once again, I have no idea who this is, but I like the small little posters they included here. I think that's always nice to see. So let's get this packed up real quick, and then we'll take a look at the photo book we have here, and then I'll talk about the music a moment. So you slide in there, and let me just see if there's anything worth pointing out within the photo book. Oh, there's photo cards that fell out. So we've got, we got lyrics in here. Very nice, very nice. Always good to see that. We hear the credits on who all was involved and everything. Always love to see that. Got all the different members. Oh, it's got their names in here, so I will probably be able to figure out who's who without even having to turn to the internet. Very nice, very nice. You got all of the lyrics in here, just member photos, nothing really worth mentioning, nothing super exciting to point out. We've got full staff on the album, always nice to see as well. And we've got that. Let's take a look at these photo cards real quick, see, okay, work with me here, see who's who. Let's see, this one, well, I can't read that, but we got this person on the reverse. No idea what that says, but there's something from them. We got, cooperate with me stuff. I really got to get to work on learning Korean one of these days. That's a project for the future, though. But yeah, we got that person. We've got, all right, this one I actually can read. We've got Momo here. And we've got reverse side. I don't know if I showed off the reverse on the previous one, so there you go. Here we've got Momo again. Am I going crazy? Did I? No, I'm not going crazy. It is just two of her. Very nice, very nice. I do joke that she is illegally my buy since the first album I got, pretty much everything in that was hers. So always nice to get some more stuff. And I can't even make out if that's like English lettering or Korean or what. We got this person as well. And the reverse. Yeah, I have no idea who any of those people are. Aside from Momo, once again, I'm still not too familiar with the Twice members, unfortunately. But always nice to see what ones we get in there, even if it's not someone I'm as big of a fan of or someone I'm as familiar with. But finally, let's take a look at this CD real quick. This is the way it's stored in there, which I don't actually like. It's a bit hard to get the disc out. I feel like this could risk damaging it. I feel like there's a better way to handle that. I think of this like sort of lifted out. There's something like it was kind of like a little sort of interlocking mechanism that folded out so you can lift the CD out. I think that would be much better. Yeah, I actually quite like the design on that disc. It's minimalistic. It's just actually a really nice sort of brownish shade with just the album title, Twice 12th mini album. But there's something about this that is actually really visually pleasing. I think there's just good balance here. I like the colors. The silver provides a nice contrast. So I actually quite like that CD. Some K-pop albums, the CDs with them can be a bit boring. Unfortunately, this one avoided that. So yeah, very nice right there, man. I've got to clean this desk off. I wiped off some of the debris from that mask I got a while back, but there's still a few little bits floating around, it seems. But anyways, let's quickly discuss the music on this album. I've only heard one track, which is the title track, Set Me Free. But I quite like it. It's not my favorite from them. It's a little more forgettable than some of the others, to be sure. But it's a fun track. I really like the bass in it. The chorus is fun. It's a song you listen to and you feel good. You know what I mean? It's an enjoyable, really enjoyable song. So yeah, I quite like the title track off of this. Eventually, we'll be checking out Moonlight Sunrise on the channel, and then I'll give the other tracks a listen on my own time, probably, unless any of y'all want me to react to them, I suppose. But yeah, no, title track on this is really good. If the other stuff lives up to that, I don't know if this will blow me away by any means, but I will certainly enjoy it. I'm very glad to have this in the collection. My Twice collection is slowly expanding. So far I've got Formula of Love. Is it Between 1 and 2 that came up before this one? And now this. So yeah, glad to have that. Glad to have that. Twice always put out some good stuff. It's some really fun, really high quality music. So yeah, glad to have this in the collection. So I think just closing thoughts. Music, can't speak on all of it, but what I've heard is really good. The physical content here, I quite like this color scheme. Maybe I should have picked up the other one that had all the pink on it to pair with Between 1 and 2, perhaps. But I really liked this sort of brown and sort of sandy tan color scheme. It just, I don't know, it kind of stood out to me. I was like, this is nice, this is nice. And listen to that. The contents of this are pretty good. Not quite as exciting per se as some of the other Twice I've had. Like the last album had some really cool items within it. This is just, you know, it's the standard posters and photo cards and everything, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's one of the things I really like about K-pop albums, like the physical albums, is you get those little bonus items in there, and you have, you know, the photo book, and there's just a sense of, stop sliding, there's a sense of fun to it, that you don't, you don't really get that with other albums. So I think this captured just a lot of the stuff I enjoy, a bit less crazy, a bit less out there, a bit more standard perhaps, but really good. So yeah, physical stuff for this album is great, aside from the case for the CD. I do think the way that's sorted in there is a little rough, but aside from that, I quite like what we got here. No complaints with the photo cards or anything, mostly because I still am not that familiar with the members, so I can't say, oh no, I hate this person, oh I really like this person, it's a shame I didn't get them, anything like that. I can't say that, so like, yeah, I got people, neat. But yeah, no, happy to have this in the collection. I can't wait to check out the rest of it eventually. So yeah, it's always hard to wrap these videos up. I always feel like I need to keep rambling, and I get to a point where I just can't. So I'm going to just wrap it up here. Glad to have this. Thank you all for watching. Another unboxing video for Neon will be out sometime in the future. I don't have a schedule with this. These really are just going to be going up on whatever day I don't have a reaction set to go up, because that'll happen pretty soon. There'll be days where I'll be taking breaks and everything. But yeah, happy to have this in the collection. I think this is, that's not really messing with the lighting all that much. What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought. But yeah, new unboxing coming out soon. Reaction content on the way. There will be more Twice stuff on the way. Keep an eye out for that. In the description there'll be a link to my Twice videos playlist, so you can check out some similar content from me, along with the unboxing videos playlist as well if you want to check out some more of those. I guess just in general, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, until next time, I'll be seeing you.